Yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's JD and I'm back with another quick video. In today's video, I'm gonna be running you guys through a shoulder and core workout. And now before we get into the video, if you guys are interested in fitness, health, travel, overall growth content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can get updated every time I drop new content. But let's get back into the video. So today's workout was pretty much a focus on shoulders and core, but I didn't even really intend for it to be that. It just ended up being some of the movements that I wanted to work on today really emphasize the shoulders and the core. And like I said before about calisthenics, shoulders and core is pretty much like a staple in almost all the calisthenics movements. You're gonna be hitting the shoulders and the core in some way, shape, or form, because most of these movements are all compound movements. I did my legs earlier in the day, and I worked my legs earlier in the day, so I didn't really focus on lower body for this portion of my workouts. But let's go ahead and get into the workout. And first and foremost, I usually start off my workouts with some sort of skill. I believe in training a skill, or at least sharpening your tools up on skills each and every day. So the skill that I worked on today, and one that I've been working on pretty much every day, is handstand push-ups. So what exactly does handstand push-ups work? Handstand push-ups is gonna work your traps, it's gonna work your core, it's gonna work your delts. And if you're somebody who is not able to do freestanding handstands, you can always use the wall. You can also do an easier variation to the wall, and you can just do pike push-ups. So the next exercise we're gonna get into is gonna be parallel bar push-ups. And parallel bar push-ups, I especially like doing this exercise because you can get way deeper in your push than you can just doing it on the ground. You can actually go below where your hands are. So what exactly does the parallel bar push-up works? Parallel bar push-up is gonna work your chest, it's gonna work your front delts, and it's also gonna work your core. Like I said, the core aspect of a lot of these movements is extremely underrated. And you know, a lot of people ask me, you know, how do you maintain a six-pack? How do you, get the V-taper? All these different things. And it's like, I really don't do that many ab exercises. I really don't do that many core-specific movements. It's just that all of these movements I do incorporate the core. So the next exercise is going to be dips. Parallel bar dips is a staple in any calisthenics athlete's routine. And what exactly does parallel bar dips work? It's gonna work your upper chest. It's gonna work your triceps, of course. That's usually what people think of when they think of dips. And it's also gonna work those front delts. So it's gonna really emphasize those shoulders. It's really gonna emphasize those front delts. It's gonna emphasize that upper chest. All great areas to be working on. And the dips is probably one of the most underrated exercises when it comes down to calisthenics. All right, so the next movement, I really don't even actually have a name for this movement, but what I call it like a doorway push. And the reason why I call it this is because you can actually do this same movement if you're in a doorway. You can actually do this movement at home. And a lot of times I actually work on this movement when I'm getting home workouts in. So what exactly does this exercise work? It's gonna work your triceps. It's gonna work your traps. It's gonna work your delts, and it's gonna work your core. And this exercise is a killer. I honestly feel like this exercise works the chest a little bit as well. And it also works that grip because you're kind of twisting your grip around, working on that grip strength in kind of an awkward angle. All right, so the next exercise is gonna be parallel bar tricep extensions. And just like the name says, you're obviously gonna be working the triceps here. But this is pretty much a total shoulder workout. You're gonna work the entirety of your shoulders. You're gonna work those front delts. This is a crazy core movement. Pretty much all these movements, when you're kind of putting your body almost to a parallel to the ground, you're gonna be really working that core. You're gonna be killing the core. And another underestimated part of the arms that you're working when you're doing this movement is you're gonna be working your forearms. This one is really gonna get those forearms bulging. All right, so my pull-up variation for the day was a close grip L-sit pull-up. And on the L-sit pull-up, that's obviously gonna work the core more than just a regular pull-up. Pull-ups in general are a staple for working your back. Another thing about the close grip, I feel like it really works those forearms a little bit more. And another thing with the pull-ups, you're gonna be working your rear delts. So it's gonna really hit the back of your shoulders. All right, last but not least, final exercise is gonna be parallel bar ab flare-outs. That's what I like to call these. And surprisingly, you're gonna be working your shoulders on here as well. But the main emphasis is gonna be on your core, obviously, because you're doing a leg raise and then you're actually even flaring your legs out, which even makes the movement even more difficult. The whole time you're gonna have your shoulders engaged. You're actually gonna feel it all in your arms as well. So it's not only just working your core, you're gonna be working your entire body. It's the epitome of another compound movement. If you guys notice a theme with all these workouts, they're all compound movements. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to run you guys through a shoulder and core session. If you guys are interested in learning more about calisthenics, if you guys would like to get in the best shape of your life, become the best version of yourself, hit up my website, that's Travelsthenix.com. Book a free consultation with me today. We can map out a blueprint for you to become the best version of yourself. We can also just chop it up about other topics as well. Also on my website, if you guys are interested in my beginner calisthenics program, if you guys are just now getting started on your fitness journey, that might be a good option. And also, if you guys have a little bit of a background in fitness, check out my intermediate program. That one is called the Bodyweight Movement Guide. That one has over 110 exercises. It definitely will be helpful as far as building yourself up with calisthenics and achieving the type of physique that you've always wanted.